two on the books on top.
I want to hear about Lucy, because somebody in here wanted to talk about Lucy.
Oh, yeah.
Who wanted to talk about Lucy?
They showed.
I always love the museums where they show Lucy with her feet, with human feet, and human hands. And they found remains of Australopithecines, and they never found hands. They never found the feet or the hand bones. But I noticed the museum shows these feet. Yes, I'm sure about that. Lucy, and they were not. They were curved. Her feet and curved hands, which is for what reason? Why do they have curved hands and curved feet? For knuckle walking. But if you go to Louisiana, the St. Louis Museum, they're going to show a creature Lucy with human feet and human hands. That's a misrepresentation.
Let me give you this challenge.
Fraud.
Go on the internet, look up, get into National Geographic or in the library here. Look up Lucy in National Geographic. National Geographic is not a creationist magazine. It is not a theological magazine. If anything, it is anti. And they show and have the story about Lucy, and that will show you she did not have hands or feet.
I know Lucy didn't have hands.
That's because they read.
But they put it in
Have you looked at the study
of the museum, and
Charles
that's why
Oxford?
it's a revolution.
Have you studied Charles Oxford?
There's footprints of Australopithecus.
Yeah.
You do realize that we have more specimen fossils of Artie than we do of T-Rexes, right? Of Artie.
Okay, the new is
And we
fine.
put together a complete skeleton of that. I think we have a lot more specimens than Lucy for Australopithecus.
Before we
Put
go to
together complete hands.
Can we go to Piltdown Man? Can we go to Nebraska Man? Can we go to look at some all the whole before you die? That's fine.
Yes, but did you know the London Museum knew it for 42 years?
So then science proved it wrong.
And then science changes when they did
Has the original been answered?
No, there was
My question still hasn't been answered.
All right, look, we
My
made no
question-
progress.
My
No
question
progress. The original question hasn't
We
even
keep
been
going off on
answered.
these tangents, and my question is still yet to be answered. What arguments against intelligent design are there?
Let's clarify. When something's a scientific theory,
There are arguments. If somebody's going to make up an argument against it, especially if it's established as a
Make
scientific
one.
theory, especially if it's established as a scientific theory, people want to prove that wrong. What are the arguments that you have heard and researched
What would you use?
that are arguments against? I'm asking you. What are the arguments you have researched against intelligent design?
The arguments I look at are the arguments in favor of the fossil record, and those who argue in favor of the fossil record do not want to accept intelligent
That's
design.
not what I'm asking.
Those who write
Ditch the
on
red
support
herrings.
of
Answer my
evolution
question.
are writing
If you go
against
back to the
creation.
complexity,
What is your
the complexity
problem?
of the human cell alone. If we could show.
That's evidence for it. What's evidence?
But what you're
It's
doing,
a hypothesis, you gotta test.
you're
it.
taking
It's
it
for
Lack of
it.
simplicity.
Well, give us-
excuse me, you're taking something that you're already in your mind are sure is evidence for your theory and saying that is the only evidence against your theory. What other arguments are there against your
let's
theory?
use an
Let me ask
example.
you, what do you think is evidence?
I'm asking you what arguments you
John.
researched.
John, let's think about this. Like with evolution, say we have dinosaur bones here. If we found a skeleton of a man right here,
Yeah.
that would disprove the theory of evolution.
Actually,
For something to be
it
a scientific theory, there has to be a way to
That
disprove
has
it.
happened, where human bones
We're
were
talking about
found
place
below
fossils.
dinosaurs.
Well, that's
Do you know what the anthropologists
hang on, let's not get off on that right now.
We're talking about other place
do
fossils.
you know what the anthropologists
Talking about
do?
arguments.
Well, because of earthquake and flood, there was tumble.
You're misunderstanding.
Hang on.
Even though that's been disproven, that doesn't
He's
matter.
just making
We're
a
talking about
logical
counter-arguments.
statement on how it could be disproved.
We don't-
And what I'm saying is that has been brought up, it's been argued, I look at the argument, and I say, well, if you're going to argue tumble here,
That's not the point.
then you have to argue tumble everywhere.
You're
You're
making
ignoring
science
my question. You are
creation.
ignoring my question flat out.
You're
refusing to answer my
philosophical.
question.
What I know, I am answering your question, and you're refusing to accept
You
the
have
answer.
presented, and we listened to
Every
your silly arguments.
Hang on.
Okay, that have been disproven,
All right.
that have been disproven
Hang on.
many different times. That your arguments that have been discredited many times, and we listened to
Okay,
them
discredit complexity.
against evolution.
Okay.
Now, what I'm asking is, what are the arguments that you have researched,
Fine, I'll
that
give
you
you
have
one.
researched that
Tell them about Miller
disprove
theory.
your theory, or put it in crisis? What are the arguments?
My argument's this. I'll leave right now and call it quits. Give me a law of science that supports evolution.
Oh my God, you're ignoring.
No.
What the
Answer
hell is
his question.
this?
Explain the Urey Miller experiment.
You know Miller experiment?
I'm familiar.
If you could, that experiment is useful.
Look, we're
That's
gonna
What
close
does
it
that have to
close.
do with your theory? What does that have to do with your theory? That has nothing to do with your theory. Forget evolution, what arguments are there against each
How
other?
do you forget evolution and argue and say?
You have no arguments,
evolution?
you have no arguments
do it.
against your theory. You know why? Because it's not a theory. It's a crackpot hypothesis that has no ground in reality, no evidence.
Well, no.
Now, come here.
If you cannot convince me otherwise,
Temper.
you are the crackpot.
What are your counter arguments?
Hang on.
What
You
is
got a question back
your-
here? You got a question back here? What's your question?
Stephen, why do you always have to insult? Why don't you just talk?
Steven.
You're next by calling a crackpot, that's an insult.
Well,
What's
I
your
didn't say you're a
question?
crackpot, I said you had a crackpot
Maybe
theory.
ask
What's
the
your
question.
Tom, what's your question?
Maybe ask the question different, a little bit different. In a scientific context, what we can observe, can everything be explained by a creationist as far as what we can observe in a scientific manner, in a reasonable way? Is that possible? Is that fair to say that a
By what is
creationist can
observable?
observe, everything that's been observed by man and modern technology and what we found about the
By what
about
is
the cell.
observable, random chance plus time in a self-created universe is impossible.
It is not.
Is that
No.
because,
Why is it impossible?
is that because
You're
we
talking
can't
about
observe
billions
things
of
over
years.
Because the odds are so light years beyond anything that we would call impossible in any other field of thought.
It only had to happen
Okay,
once.
okay, now
It
we're
only
talking.
had to happen once,
I go
and
back
now
to
we're here
the
to ask
first
the question.
And by the way, are you interested in reading some of these books? What's your first name,
I've
Stephen?
probably read most of them.
Have you read Evolution Theory Impressed by Michael Denton?
Yes.
You have read, have you
I-
read Dominant Trial?
Alright,
No.
I'm gonna call it to a close now, okay?
I think it's a good idea.
Okay.
I was just beginning to have fun.
See,
Well, I gotta talk to Cindy and
Thank everyone for coming. Thanks for your presentation. I'm sorry the
appreciate
Q&A couldn't go better.
I think the Q&A went fine.
Yeah.
What about you?
I think you've been buddies.
I think
Okay.
that's fruitless.
I appreciate it.
I think it's just
We'll,
philosophical.
if you wanna continue the
Well, that's
conversation,
good. The response, we're gonna,
I can't hear you.
You're just basing it on complexity, that's your,
if you wanna continue the conversation, we're gonna post it up on our Facebook discussion board. And, you guys are welcome, we'll give you the link to that. Pose your questions, hopefully you guys will be willing to get on, and maybe if it's written down, we can get it a little more civilized, I don't know.
What I want to do, I think argumentation
LOL.
can be very profitable. I really do. I like the idea of iron against iron and steel against a stone.
Okay, well, we'll continue it online.
I want to make an invitation,
Okay.
okay? That invitation is simple. The end of January, I want to give somebody or some group of people from this group the opportunity to come to a church, to be designated yet, and to make a presentation in favor of evolution before our group.
yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure
Now,
we
you
have
don't
some
have
very
to
willing
decide,
members.
you don't have to decide who will
feel
make that
endangered.
presentation yet, discuss it among yourselves. But I would like to invite you at the end of January or the first week of February to come and make a presentation to our group.
Okay.
I think that's
Richard,
only
you have
fair.
my email and my phone number,
Huh?
so, anybody, if that's something
how
you'd be
many
willing to
people,
do.
because you're gonna have a congregation of like 100
No,
people.
no. What I'm gonna tell you, is,
We'll have,
bring all your friends.
oh, okay, all right.
My,
Bring
the difference.
You've
professors.
heard how hard this organization
Bring
is.
scientists.
Yeah, we know.
I know, but bring your friends. When we have a meeting like this, where we're in controversy with somebody, and I do this a lot with cults, aberrant theologies, history of church, a lot of things, all right? I have a total open door. Bring them. And let's have the floor open.
Yeah, send me the
Okay?
details.
I'll send you.
By the way, thanks again for having us. We appreciate it.